Hey, Wildcats, class of 24, what is up? This is Mr. Bergman, and I teach social studies here at Ukiah High School, mostly U.S. history, civics, and economics, so you might have me as a junior or senior. Welcome to Ukiah High School. Today we're going to talk about remote learning, and we're going to give you some tips, some advice. You're going to hear from me, from other teachers, from students, so I hope it helps, okay? My biggest piece of advice to you is routine, all right? Last year we were in crisis mode. Things kind of fell apart. We didn't have a routine. I had to create a routine to help me feel normal. Wake up, splash some water on my face, brush my teeth, brush my hair, get a cup of coffee, sit at my desk, and had a normal routine. Okay, that helped me deal with the chaos that was going on. This year's going to be a little different. You guys are going to have a schedule. You're going to have first, second, third, fourth period. You're going to be held accountable for your grades, for your attendance, participation. So make sure you have a routine in the morning. Make sure you have a routine every day. It really helps you feel normal and keep up on your work. Which comes to my second piece of advice: keep up on your work. Okay, keep up on your grades, especially classes like English. You don't want to be retaken an English class as a senior in high school, all right? Just keep up on your grades and communicate with your teachers. If you're having problems at home, if you're having problems with connectivity, talk to your teachers. They need to know that. From our perspective, we don't always see what's happening on your side, right? So make sure you're communicating effectively with your teacher about what's going on in your life. My last bit of advice to you guys is fresh air. Get some fresh air. Don't sit at your computer screen for 6 hours every day. Take advantage of the lunch. Take advantage of the breaks. Turn your screens off. Do some jumping jacks. Push-ups. Go for a walk. Get some food. Get some fresh air. Super, super important, okay? Staring at a screen for 6 hours a day isn't good for your eyes, ain't good for the brain, ain't good for the health. Turn your screen off. Go out and get some fresh air. All right, class of 24, you guys rock. Freshmen, you got this. Not an ideal way to start the year, I get that, right? But we'll be back to normal pretty soon, hopefully, okay? Keep your fingers crossed. If you guys ever need advice, if you ever need someone to talk to, don't hesitate to contact me. My email is jbergman@uusd.net. When we're back on campus, I'm in classroom F8, okay? If you need a book to read, I've got books. Come talk to me. Let me know how things are going, all right? Freshmen, I will see you next semester when you guys come back onto campus. Have a great rest of your summer, and let's do this, Wildcats.
Hi, my name is Ava Larson, and I'm the ASB Secretary of Ukiah High School, and I'm here to talk about distance learning and how to stay on top of your homework and how important it is. So staying on top of homework, especially during distance learning, is super important. Me, myself, if we are being real, I struggle a lot with doing all of my homework when I should without the motivation of a teacher. When I'm in an actual classroom setting, it's a lot easier for me to get all my work done and to space everything out the way I should, because I have the motivation from a teacher telling me what to do and that kind of thing. But it is just as important as distance learning. What I've learned personally that helps me a lot is that staying organized and knowing that as soon as you get your homework done, although it may be hard or strenuous or whatever, as soon as it's done with, you have plenty of time to relax, watch your Netflix, whatever. Here are some tips that I have. Always stay on top of all of your classrooms. Check them once a day. Check your emails. Talk to your teachers. Email them. Message them on Google Classroom. Zoom call them. See if there's any time of the day that you can talk one-on-one if you need to, possibly, if your teachers offer that. Go to all the Zoom calls. It's super important that you always stay in communication with your teacher and classmates. What also has helped me is calling my friends while I'm doing homework who also have that class, because I feel like when you do homework with somebody else, it motivates you more to get your work done in a timely fashion. Another thing I do is write all of my homework out for the week on a planner or a calendar so that it is right in front of me and I can see what I need to get done. I can check things off, and that way it's super easy to organize all of your homework so that you are not doing all of your homework on Friday when it's due. and you have plenty of time to relax, because if you procrastinate, you'll stress yourself out and it won't be good. So yeah, I pretend like I'm at school. I get up every morning, I put on a new pair of clothes, I change out of my PJs, I make myself a good breakfast, because that really motivates me to keep going throughout the day, do my schoolwork and everything like that. I know these are tough times, and I know motivation is really hard to find throughout this crisis, but Wildcats are strong, and I know that all of you guys can get through this, and hopefully we will see each other again in person soon. But for right now, just do all of your homework and take a deep breath, get plenty of sleep, and I promise you, you can get through it. Thank you, Wildcats.
Hi, my name is Ivan. I'm an upcoming junior, and this is my video on what to expect for you upcoming freshmen on remote learning. Learning was hard for me, but many of us had different experiences. But don't worry, this is all new for us. Some helpful tips for remote learning is to keep track on your assignment due dates by having a planner. For example, if your phone has an app for reminders, then use it. Also, try to find a nice quiet place to not get distracted and focus on your work. Some people will listen to music while they work. If you do, then make sure to have a playlist ready. That way you're not constantly opening your phone and seeing your notifications. Always check your email for notifications when you are done with your work. Tip: if you have Gmail downloaded in your phone, make sure to have the notifications on. That way you won't have to log into your computer to check. If your teachers have Google Meet and Zoom, make sure to join the call. That way, you'll stay informed on what your teacher has to say. And lastly, if you need any help, don't be shy to email your teachers. Good luck, 2024.
Hi Wildcats, my name is Michael Leigh, and I'm here to talk about a few tips and tricks to survive the long distance learning that we'll start the year off with. One thing that I believe is really important and really vital in the upcoming long distance learning is having a safe and secure environment to focus and maintain your attention. What I mean by that mostly is somewhere you can be secluded enough that you can treat it with your utmost confidence and focus, but also in a place where you feel like you can execute work and not, in maybe a shop or something, or the garage. I would say that is the key thing to really remember, is to have an environment where you know you can do your best work. Thank you for listening to me. I appreciate it.
Hello everyone, my name is Fawcett. I'm a sophomore at Ukiah High, and I'm here to be giving you 3 tips on how to survive the school year while doing distance learning. Number 1, try not to rush your work. It's not going to come out well, your teachers are going to be disappointed, and then they're going to give you a bad grade. You may think that rushing through it will help it go by faster and you'll have more time in your day, but that's not the case here. That's what I did while doing my first part of the year while doing distance learning. Didn't turn out very well for me. Thankfully I passed. Number 2, ask your teachers if you need help. They're there to help you. They're going to be there to answer your questions. They're going to be there to basically just help you on all of your work if you have any questions, or if you just need an explanation for something that you don't understand. Try to set a schedule for your work and when you wake up. It's going to help you a lot to have a set schedule, and it'll just be easier throughout the entire year, honestly. Okay, bye. Have a nice day.
Hi, my name is Gabe Mendoza, and I'm going to be a senior this year at Ukiah High. I'm here to talk to you about some tips and or tricks in order to succeed next year during distance learning. But more specifically, I have 7 tips and or tricks. Number 1, establish a good workspace, whether that be a desk and a chair or a coffee table and a couch. It's really important to get a designated area where you know that you can get your work done without distractions. You can create some temporary study areas, reading areas, but it's really good to get that one workspace where you know you can get your stuff done. Number 2, I know this sounds weird, but get ready for school. Wake up, of course, make some breakfast, get some breakfast, make your bed, get dressed, or not. You can just wear your pajamas or, get comfy. But you really need to get ready for the day. So you're ready to learn and you're woken up, and yeah. Number 3. When it comes to workloads, create a checklist, make some goals. I know that some people like to make mental checklists, which, if it works for you, that's great. But I feel like for me, I found that I need a physical checklist. And you should make a good habit of checking Google Classroom, because we're going to be using a lot of that. But yeah, try to make a physical checklist. They can keep in your pocket, just pull out when you need it. And yeah. Number 4. Beat down on that procrastination. Put down your phone, put down your controller, stop scrolling through TikTok. I don't know if that's still going to be a thing when we're in school. I haven't been keeping up on the news, but yeah, discipline. It's important, You need to crack down on that so you can create some better habits. Number 5. Get your schedule down, Try to, figure out what you do throughout, what you're going to be doing throughout the day. Include your class times, of course. I'm going to need to eat at this time, or I need to use the bathroom at this time. Get your day down. Number 6, try to connect with other students. Distance learning can get a little lonely. I know it's kind of doesn't sound the best, but it can get a little lonely. So, try to connect with those students. Ask, over your assignments, if you have any questions, you're having a hard time, try to ask another student. But yeah, it's good to connect with other people during this time. Over, Snapchat, Instagram, iMessage, Messenger. I don't know if that's the same thing. But yeah, it's important. That brings me to number 7. Try to remember to ask for help, okay? It's important for you to do that. Don't suffer silently, please. The teachers and staff at Ukiah High School, they want their students to succeed. And when you're struggling, you need to ask for help, okay? I know some people, they feel like they need to be independent, but it's okay to ask for help. It's totally fine. If you're scared, just try to ask for help. That's all I can tell you. But yeah, I know I struggled during distance learning. It's difficult at first, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be fine. Just follow these tips and tricks, and you'll be okay. I'm sure there's more out there. But yeah, that's all. See you later, hopefully.
Ukiah High School, class of 24. Just a real quick video, farewell video from Summer Academy, and it's, virtual Summer Academy, hopefully the one and the only virtual Summer Academy. Gordon Oswald, principal, coming to you from my outdoor office here in the quad at Ukiah High School. And just as you made adjustments and will make adjustments, I make adjustments and have a beautiful office right here. But I did want to thank you for being a part of Summer Academy. We welcome you, as you hopefully sense that we welcome you here at Ukiah High School. And Monday, you're actually scheduled to come to Ukiah High School and pick up a Chromebook if you haven't done so already. And so we will personally be greeting you then. And then at the end of the next week, we have Link Crew, and that will be sponsored by a whole bunch of older students. And day 2 will be welcoming you to Ukiah High School virtually. And then the next week, we'll be in school. And I'll be sharing a short video there with you, talking about a little bit of how we're going to learn, at least at the beginning of this year. So Ukiah High School, once again, thank you for being part of Summer Academy. And thank you for being a great class of 24. Welcome to Ukiah High School.